article of clothing.
Well,
I don't care if it was. I don't care.
I don't think everyone's that way.
I don't care if it was handed to me for free.
I think you're.
I think you're. Okay.
I think you're wrong. Personally,
you want to give some evidence to support your statement?
There's no evidence in an opinion.
It's an opinion
argument.
Okay, give an argument then. Jeez.
I've given my argument.
So, we just talked about the Orioles. The Orioles couldn't be less of a threat to the Yankees. If it's in a week from now and the Yankees aren't playing the Orioles and I'm just wearing an Orioles hat, am I going to get shit on because a team that's
I want to hear Angelo's argument. He's very quiet. I want to hear Angelo's argument.
I said I agreed with Aquino, and Aquino's correct, dude. He has the right opinion. Who cares?
Okay, well, we're going to throw it after this episode when this episode launches, which I think it's going to launch.
Don't put it to a vote. You're going to lose. We're
going to put it to a vote. We're going to put it to a vote.
Do you really think you're going to win any of these? Do you really?
I think I'm going to win this vote. I think I'm going to win this vote.
No,
I got an army behind me. You don't. We're going to win this vote.
Okay. So continuing on.
Yeah, go ahead.
The new draft we have today is fast food.
Fantasy draft of the day.
So we're doing a fast food fantasy draft. Angelo's gonna rig everything like he does as per usual.
No. Pip, you went first last time, so.
Oh no! We're doing a generator.
Now we bump it up one. So
no.
First goes second. Whoever went second goes third.
No,
goes
do a generator.
Random order again?
Yes,
Let's do random order again.
All right.
Random order. Drum roll, please.
So same
Drum
numbers.
roll, please.
Pip's 1, Angelo's 2.
All right, just doing this. So Pip, you were number 1. Aquino,
Let's go.
2, 3.
Okay.
I go first.
Let's go. Wait.
Aquino goes second, and Pip goes third.
He rigged that. I can't. I'm not there, guys. I'm in LA. He completely rigged that.
Aquino just saw me do it. I didn't rig it.
I saw. I actually can't see the.
You can't see Angelo. Classic Angelo rig. Ryan Aquino is sitting across the table from Angelo.
I can't see the screen though.
If I didn't have so many wires hooked up, I would turn it around.
Couldn't be
We're
more
get
classic.
Video surveillance later to see if he was truthful.
Okay, who's up? Angelo, you're first.
Do you understand the penalty for perjury? All right, let's start this off. Angelo, you're going first.
Yeah. So my number 1 pick is my favorite fast food restaurant. Aquino knows I'm going to pick. It's White Castle.
Okay.
Solid ass.
It might not. I don't think it gets by Aquino the second time around, so I have to pick.
There's no way.
But White Castle, me and my father have been going to White Castle since I was a baby. We used to go with my grandfather.
I'm getting married there, by the way. Last time I was in White Castle, I saw all these pictures of these people that got married in White Castle.
That's the dream.
It's the dream.
Angelo, how many? So Angelo's a unit.
Queen, wait.
Angelo's a unit. How many White Castle cheeseburgers or hamburgers?
How much
do you
need
to
think
have?
You can? So you order 10, but how many burgers?
How many can you eat, and how many would make you full?
How many would make me throw up? I'm sorry.
Full.
Full?
Yeah.
I mean, I get full after 10, 15. But
oh
in my heyday, I could probably put down 25.
In a competition, you think you could put down 25?
I can get a whole. What's the crave case? I can get a whole crave case. In a competition,
I think that's
30. I think there's 32
no,
or something.
30.
It's in the 30s. I don't know, but
if it's 30, I can get a whole crave case.
That'd be impressive. That would be impressive. We might have to have that in a future episode sometime.
I'm completely down to do that.
All right, so that goes to my first round draft pick. It's boring, but it's the number 1 fast food chain in America. It is McDonald's. I mean, there's not much that needs to be said to support McDonald's. You can just watch any McDonald's ad you want to. They are the goats of the fast food industry, and lock it in number 1.
That's a great pick.
Do you like McDonald's breakfast more, or are we talking lunch?
I'm not a big breakfast guy in general. I'm just
fast food,
I'm 20-piece guy. I'm McDouble guy. I'm McChicken guy. McFlurry guy. They even have the dessert end on lock for the fast food.
Just call him Ryan. Oh, that was a flop. I was going to say Mick Ryan.
Just call me Ryan, everyone. You can call me Ryan.
Okay, with the first pick in this year's fast food fantasy draft,
The third pick.
I'm going with
third pick.
Well, nice. My first pick.
Thomas's first pick.
Thomas's first pick. I'm going with Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
That's a solid pick.
I mean, I thought one of you were going to go with it, honestly. Chick-fil-A is just unreal. Their chicken sandwiches, their spicy chicken
Their
you
service.
got if you want to go a
Their
little. Their service is unbelievable.
Is maybe the best part about
See,
it.
the only you got their spicy chicken, you got their grilled chicken. If you want to go a little healthy, they got some nice salads. You know, Thomas likes a nice salad.
Bitch.
The only thing wrong with Chick-fil-A, I mean, I respect them for it because they're very religious. The only thing wrong is that they're just not open on Sundays. And I can't. When I lived in Florida, played in Florida, I cannot tell you the amount of times, even though I knew they weren't open on Sundays, how many times I woke up and I was like, "Damn, I'm going to Chick-fil-A this morning, getting breakfast." I get there and they're just closed. Like it's a.
I mean,
real
that's
problem.
on you not realizing it's a Sunday and that they're closed on Sundays. So
It happens. Trust me. Do I wait? I go again. Right?
You have another pick.
Okay. This is going to be maybe a little controversial here, but with the second pick, my second pick in this year's fast food fantasy draft, I'm going Dunkin'.
Dunkin'?
Yes.
I didn't even think about them, to be honest. I mean, I
know.
probably go there the most often just for like coffee and stuff in the morning. But we're talking fast food. The food end of things is definitely slacking on the Dunkin' side.
Yeah, that's a second
Not
straight
at all.
fantasy draft. Pip has an awful pick.
It's not an awful.
Why is it an
I wouldn't
awful
go
pick?
as far to say as it's an awful pick because I go there so often. But we're talking fast food change, so where you're going to get food that is an atrocious pick. It's definitely not an awful chain.
Why? You don't like their bagels? You don't like their donuts?
I'm not.
You don't
I'm
like
not
their
I don't like
calling-
their
I mean,
bagels,
we're not
no.
talking about fast food to talk about bagels.
You don't like
or
their
donuts.
breakfast
We're talking
sandwiches?
about food, like actual lunch, dinner,
Breakfast
whatever you
sandwich.
You could have picked
a
that.
breakfast sandwich
You could
is
have
food.
picked that.
Oh, wait.
This is
And they
just
also do
classic
have
Pip
lunch. They do have lunch
not
food.
paying
It's not nearly as
attention.
good as any of the things that are going to be on our list outside of that.
You could have had that pick next round. You could have gotten him as an
That was
undrafted
a
free agent.
definite
Guys,
last pick
I
in the
don't
draft.
care. This is my
Pick
fantasy
your guy
football
when-
draft.
When you got your guy, pick him.
I got my guy. I'm gonna pick him. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care what other teams are doing.
So that goes to my second pick in the draft, and this has sparked a lot of debate in the past as to whether or not it is a fast food chain, and of course it is. I'm going with Chipotle.
No,
Chipotle is
no.
100% a fast food chain,
100%.
and I'm going with it in my second round of the
Oh,
draft.
okay. We have an issue here. First off,
Why
Chipotle-
is it not a fast food place?
Okay.
Tell me why.
First of all, it's fast casual. If you want to get real
No, it's fast
definitions
food.
here,
It's fast food.
no, it's fast casual.
It's ready-made food. It's ready-made to order.
No,
food.
it's fast casual because it's half sit down, half fast food. So therefore,
All
it's
You can
fast
fast
casual.
sit down at McDonald's. You can sit down at any of the places we've mentioned so
It's
far. What are you
fast
talking
casual.
about?
Second of all, for some, in my opinion, Thomas Pipolo's definition of fast food, for it to be fast food, you have to have a drive-through. If you don't have a drive-through, it's not a fast food.
I don't agree with that. And here's
Oh,
why.
a long pause there. It sounded like there was a.
Because we were looking at each other and trying to
we were
decide
actually
who is going to
legitimately
be
who's going to take this.
Yeah.
this
whose
job.
opportunity to just shoot this dumb thing down.
I understand what you're saying, and that the traditional thought of a drive-through is what fast food is, but it's not, because when you go up to the line in Chipotle, you order your food, they give it to you right there, and you sit down. It's not like you're sitting down like at a restaurant waiting for them to bring your food, and then they do. Not to mention, they bring you your food in Chick-fil-A, which is one of your picks already. So if we're going to ask
Ooh.
if something's a fast food place or not, it's Chick-fil-A, not Chipotle.
I agree.
There's a drive-through, but you have to sit down and wait for your food like a restaurant.
Yeah.
In Chick-fil-A.
Not true. You could stand at the counter, but at the end of the day, like I said, they have a drive-through. What's your argument against that?
I don't have an argument. Yeah, like if you have a drive-through, you're probably a fast food chain. But just because you don't have a drive-through doesn't mean you're not.
I agree.
You just pick Chipotle. That's like you picking Tua, who was ineligible for this year's draft. That's like you picking Tua. You just
That's
picked an
not like
ineligible
picking
player.
two of you.
You just picked an ineligible player.
Pip, do me a favor. When you're on your Apple Maps app, why don't you look up fast food restaurants? When you look up food and you go into fast food, and tell me if you see a Chipotle.
Let's see, Angelo, you do that. Let's see if that happens. Again, I really don't give a shit what other.
It happens. I know for a fact it happens because when we were researching what to do, it popped up when Aquino searched it.
did. It sure enough did. You go to fast food,
Steve
and it
Jobs.
looks like we have Chipotle right here in Rybrook, New York. So, yes, it does come up.
Steve Jobs
Fuck yourself. And then to the second round draft pick for Angelo Spadafino. You got 2 picks in a row. What's up?
My first pick is going to be Taco Bell.
That's a great pick.
Taco Bell is like, I'm pretty sure Taco Bell is like catching up to McDonald's.
And they've said that it actually is the healthiest fast food restaurant, which I can't
Taco Bell?
actually logically believe.
Bell.
It is rated the healthiest
Taco
fast
Bell.
food chain in America.
Yes.
It is.
No
And
shot.
I think it's just because you shit it all out, so that like they can't keep it in, any of it in you long enough to make it like actually.
That stuff is
hurt,
like cat
but-
food, dude. That shit sucks. The one time I
Fuck
ever
me,
went
I like
there,
cat food. I guess.
Yeah, I guess I love to eat
one time
cat food more often.
that's disgusting. I mean, that's like that quality of that is just not quality food. Horrible pick, Angelo.
Pip,
Horrible pick.
This kid picked Bush Light and White Claws.
Bush lattes.
You can't say
You lost it once
shit.
you called it latte.
Yeah.
Hey, I disqualified myself. Okay.
All right, so then my next pick is I'm stuck between a couple, but I think I'm going to go with Subway.
Okay. I like Subway. My only problem with it is I only get it when I'm incredibly short of money. And number 2, I think there are Subway sandwich restaurants that are fast food restaurants that actually do it better. I like Jersey Mike's over
DeBella's
Subway.
in Albany does it better than Subway,
fair.
but
so that's
Subway
just disqualified you, Angelo, too.
nationwide,
Because
that's
they don't
why
have a drive-thru.
Subway. That's why Subway is the best fast food because it's not great food. It's cheap,
Fair.
but like that's what you want in fast food. Like McDonald's is delicious, but it's cheap. So,
Horrible
Okay.
pick.
all right, back to you,
That's
Ryan.
your third round draft pick. My third round draft pick, it might be my favorite. I just had to go with it in the third round because I'm not going to make a Pip ill-advised decision and take it way early.
Smart.
I knew this was going to come around. It's probably my favorite. I'm going with Popeyes.
Great pick. Great.
I think,
Oh
like,
my God. You
if
guys
I'm going to
have no
catch heat in the vote, it's going to be because people think that KFC's better. I really do disagree with that notion. I think
Popeyes is
Popeyes
delicious.
is better
Popeyes
than
delicious.
KFC. It's dank. It's the best fried chicken in the world to me. And
very good.
it's actually inexpensive as well, so it's just a great option for me. I'm going with that as my third round draft pick.
Popeye's just completely irrelevant. Completely.
You're
You've probably never had it, and you have no idea what you're
I
talking
have
about.
had it.
100%.
I have had it. I had it this year.
Would you get a salad?
No, I got a freaking bucket of fried chicken, and I couldn't breathe afterwards. It hurt.
What did you shove it up
Sounds
your
like a
nose?
good I couldn't
You
breathe.
shove it up your nose or something, dude?
He
Like,
shoved it up his ass, and he had to go to the hospital after.
Okay,
so,
okay.
all right, Pip.
settle
What's your
down,
final
settle
pick
down.
here?
My final pick. I don't know how you guys would say it. Is Five
That's an
Guys.
awful pick. So
Five
you're
Guys.
going to say Chipotle is not fast food,
There's no
but then you're going to
difference.
say,
There's
I got
no
this one,
difference.
Aquino. You don't have to waste your breath. You're going to say Chipotle isn't fast food, but Five Guys is where you have to go to a counter and order and then wait 10 minutes for them to make their food. It's like a diner, pretty much. It's
Look,
so
guys.
much less fast food than Chipotle
Fast
is.
food.
And you have issues
burgers. I mean,
You need to get your facts straight.
no.
So-
Fast Guys. Okay,
Fast
I know
Guys.
the
You
rule.
don't even know the
I
name.
know
You don't
the
even
rule
know
I
the
made.
name.
He doesn't even know the name of his third round draft.
Well, first of all, fast. I said Fast Guys. Five Guys. First of all, each one of you had an I don't know the word right now. I'm blanking on the word.
Ready-made
An
food
inel-
restaurant.
Had an ineligible pick, so I had to go an ineligible.
Who was
pick.
my ineligible pick?
Subway?
How is that? It's fast food. All right, just because you think it's a drive-through or bust does not mean that that's the criteria you need to meet for it to be a fast food.
Why not just
chain.
go to a deli?
Bullshit.
Why not just go to a deli?
Oh my!
We're not rewinding the tape and saying why it's a great fast food chain.
Five
It
Guys.
is a great
Five Guys.
fast food
Five
chain.
Guys is the best. You got the peanuts. The peanuts just make that place.
I mean, well, there's a large portion of the country that's allergic to them, so you're offending them by saying that. But
Yeah.
I actually
they're
found
going to
out
come
I'm
out
allergic
later
to
saying
peanuts.
they'd like an apology.
But that's gonna wrap it up for episode 5. We're gonna put up the polls when this podcast launches.
And
Make
Pip
sure
is
to
going to get annihilated.
no,
in the
Like
polls.
make
every
sure to
time.
vote. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thanks
Adios.
for tuning in, guys.
Peace.